Apple.
Hey.
So we got the Apple Watch finally on Unwind with Tasha K. You
Hey.
do know that it was my viewers that wanted this interview.
Oh, for real?
Yes. See,
Well, thank you, everybody.
a lot of times I be so busy with certain stories, but
Yeah.
everybody kept emailing me to reach out to you. They said, Tasha, please, because I guess other platforms were reaching out to you and your interviews were like 5 minutes long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was. Because,
Do,
it'd be kind of hard for me to sit in the wheelchair because I'm still learning how to sit up correctly.
Oh, okay, okay. How much time do we have here? Because I definitely don't want you uncomfortable.
Time down for y'all.
Okay, well, just feel free to stop me, okay?
I got you.
Okay, so we got Apple Watts. I mean, you're a model, dancer, love and hip hop legend.
Yes.
Okay, mom.
Yes.
How many children do you have?
I have 3 children, a 19-year-old, a 10-year-old, and an 8-year-old.
Oh my God, you got young babies and you got a grown baby.
Yeah. I got a grown-ass boy, too. He think he a Latino.
He Latino. He think he Latino.
He always wear boots and a cowboy hat and go to all the parties.
I gotta see this. I gotta see this. So, but I'm excited to have you. And I did honestly, like when you were on Love and Hip Hop, I know you were busy and stuff like that. We did try to reach out then, but I know how the cast can be. And Mona, she didn't want me nowhere near her cast. So, you know, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now, real quick. Now, I know that you've gone through a lot. You recently were in a car, like a really, really bad car accident in 2022. I believe it was in March, correct?
Yeah, March 22nd.
Okay. Yeah, it was like right before my daughter's birthday. My
son's birthday was the next day.
So if you don't mind telling me, like, what happened? I mean, I know we can't, like, because you know these things are kind of like what God has, we can't question. But what happened?
Well, what happened? I came to LA because my son's birthday was the next day, and I came to LA to work. And then after that, I ended up driving back to the Vegas the same night. And then I fell asleep at the wheel. And I guess I crashed into a truck. You know the truck that have other cars?
Yeah.
I crashed into that truck and my car flew off the road. And I flew out the window and it burned up. I was in a coma for like 3 months.
So, but you were asleep when all this happened?
I went to sleep, but I didn't feel nothing.
I think that's why you're still alive, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I think I'm still alive because I flew through the window. Because if I would have stayed in the car, I would have burned alive.
Well, that too, because you know how, like, you know, when they tell you when you get into like any sort of accident, don't fight against it. Just go. You gotta, you know, like if you lose control of your car, let the car do what it do. Don't try to fight the car because it'll end up being worse. And so, you know, and I've had that happen where, you know, I pulled out in front of a car and it hit me and I remember I took my hand off the wheel and it flipped 5 times and I was able to walk away because I didn't fight against it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah. And thank God that you are here because of your children.
Yeah, I thank God every day. It's a lot.
And that's why I wanted you here too, Apple, because like I've been watching your videos ever since the winos, like, you know, was like, you got to interview her. And I'm like, I don't think she's in a space right now to receive interviews, right? And you know, this kind of stuff, it's I'm seeing you learn how to walk and you know, without the walker and stuff. And I'm like, I really want to approach this in a very sensitive way. But when, you know, we see stories like yours, it kind of makes us say, you know what? Whatever problems we think we have, we ain't got no problems.
Yeah, I feel you. In the beginning, I couldn't really interview because I couldn't move. I was just sitting like this. You know, I couldn't move my whole right side. But now I'm able to move and talk better. And now I'm getting my voice back a little bit. So that's even better, you know?
Okay. Now I see your arm is like in a sling. Will that fully heal one day? Will you be
Well,
able to
what
have full
happened
use?
is basically my arm. I had to get surgery on my arm. Basically, it's kind
Okay.
of messed up, but I want to get surgery. I was supposed to get surgery next month,
Okay.
but I canceled the surgery because what they're gonna do is basically put my arm back straight. But they said that even though I get the surgery, it can't get back to the same way. So it's kind of like I'm going through the pain for no reason.
What?
I just canceled it.
Okay. Now, so you won't ever have full use of it, will you again? Or
I can't move it, but my bones are stuck.
okay. I'm surprised they don't have technology now to correct that to where it won't.
Yeah, but this is actually a muscle thing. I guess it's a, I don't know. I don't know what it's called, but it's a muscle thing. Like either way, if I get technology, my bone, it will hurt if I go back straight. That'd be like forcing it to go straight.
Okay. Okay. Now I was reading reports that you broke your back.
No, I sprained two bones in my back, C5 or something, and another thing that basically messed up my movement on my right side. But I'm able to get it back though. So I didn't
That,
break my back. I
okay.
broke I fractured it.
So what about your neck? What I was reading reports too. And see, all of this stuff is like incorrect because I literally got this from the Washington Post.
It
And
was
they
just too
supposed to be
fractured.
credible. I literally read this in the Washington Post.
It was just too fractured. I didn't break my back or anything. I just fractured a bone in my thing, in my spine. So that's it. That was the easiest thing. The hand was the worst thing to fix. I fractured my skull, so I have a brain injury. I have a bald spot, but you can't see it. That is still there, but it's just my arm is the most.
Okay. Now, how long do they say that you're going they anticipate like I would say like a 90% to 100% recovery?
Basically, to me get back walking is gonna take almost 2 years, somewhat. But my arm, it depends on me because I think I don't want to go through the pain. They said that's the worst painful thing ever because I didn't feel pain through the whole time since the accident. So I don't know what pain feel like. I
What?
don't want to do that. They said that's the most painful thing. And they said medication ain't gonna help and
Yeah, you
not
don't
gonna
want to
help
take
at
no
all.
chances taking pain meds because you know they're addictive
Yeah,
and things
I
like
don't
that.
really depends on the person. I think when they gave me some pain medicine in the hospital, they said it's addictive, but I guess it depends on the person. I didn't get addicted.
Yeah. Now I know when I had heard about it, it was really, really sad because people didn't know like this your state. It was kind of like one of those things where they didn't know how you were going to if you were going to come out. When you woke up from your because you were in a coma for 3 months after the
Yeah,
accident, right? When you woke up from your coma, like what was that? What was like your first thought when you woke up?
I don't know. I don't remember. I asked my ex what happened. Did I wake up and start talking? But I do remember after a few days later, I just started talking. My voice was small as hell. But
Okay.
because I still had the tube in my throat. But I just
Okay.
kept on talking. All I remember is the Bad Girl Club. I mean, what's the Bad Girls? Baddies. I was supposed to be a baddie. Like asking my sister, what about the baddies? Or asking about Natalie and stuff. That's the first thing. I just want to get back to work.
And you had no clue what state you were in.
No, I didn't even know I'd been in a coma for 3 months. I
Oh
just
my
thought it
god.
was yesterday or something. It
Did
was
it
like
scare
I was
you when
asleep.
they told you? Did you immediately have a like a panic attack when they told you?
No,
that-
I just felt like whatever.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, whatever.
Girl, I would have been panicking like a what do
I
you mean I've been gone 3 months?
was like,
What the
whatever.
hell? Like, I would have lost my mind. Like, what about your kids? Like, what was your when you had saw them? Like, and they saw you in the state that you were in. What was that like?
They was been nice to me. They was the same. I don't know how they was acting when I was in a coma, But when I woke up and seen them, they were like acting the same.
Okay.
I just couldn't move.
Okay. Okay. So wow. All right. So now you're. Let's talk a little bit about like your life before, because you said that you were before the accident. Now you said you were supposed to be on Baddies.
I was supposed to be on Baddies. I don't know completely though, but I was. I had a meeting with Lamar. I talked to him and stuff. You know, I'm cool with Natalie and I'm cool with Lamar, everything. So I'm supposed to be on Baddies. That's what I know of.
Okay. Now, what were you doing before that? Before Baddies came up? Because I know Love and Hip Hop. You know, you weren't on that anymore. I don't even think they do Love and Hip Hop Hollywood anymore. I think they just
Yeah, they
canceled it.
stopped it.
Yeah. What happened? Why did they end up stopping and canceling
I
Love and Hip
don't
Hop?
know. They
Okay.
I don't know about they ass.
Has Mona or anybody from the production team
I
reached out to
talked to
you?
Mona one time. I asked for some help because I wanted to get back on TV. And I asked her for some help, but as soon as I asked her, she stopped talking to me.
What kind of help did you ask her for?
I asked her, can she help me get back on TV? Like, you know, do a recovery or Apple or something. But she just stopped talking to me after that. She didn't want to help me.
Did she ever reach out to you to send you
No,
well wishes or
no.
anything?
I'm saying like this. I do not give a fuck about Mona.
Oh, wow.
I do not care. If you don't give a fuck about me, I don't give a fuck about you. But I appreciate her help for getting me on TV. But after that, when the accident happened, you do me wrong, I don't care. But
Yeah.
God bless her.
Damn, that's kind of that's odd. You would think like, you know, especially with all the
That's just like
money.
Hollywood chicks. They all fake. They ain't making money off of me. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And it's the truth.
Now I know she's under a lot of heat too, given that Erica Mena situation. Like, why do something now when you've been profiting off of, you know, people fighting, domestic violence,
Yeah.
alcoholism, abuse, you know, all of that. And so what is it about racism that made you just all of a sudden want to just stand up
Yeah.
and do the right thing? And then now all of a sudden you're saying, well, I had no parts in that, but you were the main person saying handle. A lot of people was calling Mona out on her shit. I mean, are you surprised that they calling her out on her shit for?
Not really, because I mean later on, she has a good heart, a good side when you making money, when she making money off you. But when it comes to something that happened to me, like I'm in a bad situation. I got money stolen from me, I lost everything. I needed somebody help. And nothing. Just let me hang him. So I'm not surprised.
Who stole your money?
My sister stole my recovery money.
So that was true. Like I heard people.
I took it to court. I won the court, but my lawyer's ghetto, so he made less of the amount than what the fuck it really was. But I forgive her though, because it's all material stuff.
How much did she steal from you?
Supposedly they only put 15,000, but she had two accounts, or GoFundMe accounts, and that meant people were donating to it. But I forgive her though.
Now, this is a sister that was giving us updates on what you were going through
Yes,
in the
it is.
hospital. So the GoFundMe that you had out, she was collecting the money and just keeping it for
She
herself?
was collecting it.
And she wasn't using it to take care of your kids or anything?
Nothing. I
Oh my
think she
God.
gave my baby daddy at least $100.
That's some cold-hearted shit.
It is. But it's like when you don't have that much money coming like that, then when you get a big amount, you know, you act like so happy and stuff.
Are you guys talking now?
No, we're not talking. We haven't talked since I left her house.
Okay. Now, who are you living with now? You living on your own?
I'm living by myself. Met a girl named Wiz on the internet. She helped me get an apartment.
What? Congratulations.
Thank you.
I would not want to be living by myself if I'm recovering and stuff. But for you to do that now, are your kids living with you too?
No, they still live in California with my baby daddy.
Okay.
Because right now I can't really take care of people because I still got to get myself together.
Right. Right. Now, what happened with your boyfriend, if you don't mind me asking? I don't know anything
Okay.
about that. I'm not gonna pretend, but I
No,
mean,
we broke up. We broke up. He did some funny shit, messed up my property, and then we just broke up, basically. But we still cool. But we're not together no more.
okay. But he didn't steal anything from you, right?
No, he just messed up all my property, my bed and my TV, broke my TV, my walker. He put my phone cards in the tub. He took my credit cards. He took all my phones. He locked me outside for 2 hours in a diaper. He locked me out my whole house. The police had to let me in.
What
I know.
what would make you're you're obviously disabled right now. Okay? Now, that's going to change over the course of time, but what would possess somebody to want to put you out and vandalize your shit? Like
He
what?
said I threw the remote at him
Oh, he
about
got a
4 or 5 hours ago. And then he messed up my house.
Was he diagnosed with any sort of mental illness or anything that you knew of?
What?
I said, was he diagnosed with any sort of mental illness or
No,
anything that you
no,
knew
I
of?
don't think so.
You didn't talk to his mama or nothing and
No,
ask.
he don't talk to his mama. I'm like basically his only close friend, I guess.
Well, we can see why. I mean, like that's some
It's
bitch
kind of
nigga
hard, but
shit.
it's like I said, it's all material shit.
You've been going through a lot since you.
Yeah, I have. But I think it's just life. That's how I look at it.
Do you think he was with you because of the benefits and stuff that you're probably getting and stuff? Like
I'm
it's
not
kind of a
really, the only thing I get is SSI and they're not paying that much. I struggle every month for the rent. I struggle to pay my therapy.
oh no, no, no.
So
Can
like I'm
somebody get you
struggling
some
now.
is your management there so they can get you some tissue?
I'm sorry. I got it.
No, take your time. Don't apologize.
Okay, I'm back.
It's okay. What made you cry? Is it
It's
because of the way the
because I
people?
go through something every month. It be a lot of pressure on me, and I just want to heal. That's all I want is to walk. If I was walking, I wouldn't be going through this stuff. If I'd be walking, people wouldn't be picking on me. But I'm tired of struggling, asking for donations. It's embarrassing. It's all embarrassing. But I go through a lot, but I'm strong. God got my back. That's all I got.
Apple, I don't think you know how much courage you give people daily. You know, because you've documented every part of your life, and the vulnerability is just powerful. And I know it all doesn't make sense right now. And I love how, and we may not be able to see it, but I love how God is just separating you from people that you don't need to be around, especially right now during your most vulnerable time. And to see you, you know, every day, and I see you doing with your physical therapist and you're walking, you're getting up, you're walking, and you know, you're on social media and you're talking, and then to hear that you're actually going through this every month, but you're still getting up to do it. I mean, Apple, that's incredible.
Yeah, because I had to go through this. I had to keep going. I had no other choice. God would not let me go. I tried to kill myself a few times, but He wouldn't let me. So I had to keep going. If I wanted to, He said, hell no. It's okay though.
Where's your management right now?
I'm right
She right
here.
here. How I know she has she told me that she got some blood pressure issues and stuff. Is she okay? Should we
I'm
end it right?
okay.
You
Yeah,
sure?
she's doing well. Yeah, she's doing well now.
Okay.
Doing well.
Okay.
We be taking care of her. We make sure she all right.
Okay. Cuz I don't, you know how you can get emotional and you know your adrenaline gets to going, and I just don't want to. And I know it's already emotional doing these kind of interviews, but like I said, my viewers really wanted to hear your story, and you just never know what someone is going through, and
Yeah.
it's already enough that physically you're going through a lot, but mentally you're going through a lot, and then some of the people that you've had around you, like family members and somebody that's supposed to be your boyfriend, do you the way that they're doing you, and I can understand why you would say, "Why do I need to be here?" So what and this is a very it's one of those questions. What keeps you going every day?
I'm forced. God makes me keep on going. I ain't got no choice. I would give up. I want to give up, but I got no choice. I'm forced. It's like I'm stuck doing this shit. I have to go through this, so I just gave up. I gave up on it. I basically, it's like I'm forced. I have no other choice, so I have to go through what I'm going through because I wanted to stop, but I'm thankful. But also, it's a side of me that I just want to give up. I'm tired of struggling. I'm tired of learning how to walk. How long this shit take? Every month I go through something. Then my ex, then my family. You know, so it was a lot on my mental.
What type of things do you like to do?
I used to love to dance.
I know you
I
were a
used
very
to
good
go to
dancer.
club, but I can't. I can't
You
do my hair. I can't do nothing. I used to love to sing and rap, but I can't even sing and rap. So basically, everything I love is took from me.
have you tried discovering new things that you love?
Nothing. I can't even sit longer up that long.
Well, I don't think discovering what you love takes
I like
giving
making
up.
money. That's what I love.
Okay, so we got to figure out how to make some money. So that's all mental, right?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is like what have you tried? And I can't put it in your head, right? Because it's got to come from within. But I'm a firm believer. It's kind of like, when I used to watch when I was a kid, we'll have the Olympics, right?
Hmm.
Okay, for people that were able-bodied. And you got people that are able-bodied that still don't want to do shit, right? They
Yeah.
still, don't walk when they should be walking because somebody would just kill to just be to have legs that work. It doesn't matter what size you are or whatever. And then you got the Special Olympics, right? And the
Hmm.
people that can't walk and they're running with their hands. And you're like, how the fuck are they
No.
doing? You're like, how the fuck are they doing that? That shit is more encouraged, like it's more inspiring to me than it is for somebody that's able-bodied. And so
Yeah.
what I'm asking you is, I mean, it's already inspiring me and thousands of others when we watch your social media and you get up and you put it all out there and you're trying and you're pushing through. So what I'm asking is mentally, because your brain is phenomenal. It still works and you remember
Yeah.
everything and you know everything, right? You're very coherent. Like, have you tried thinking about what it is that you would love to do just in case you never walk again?
I am gonna walk again though, but my brain is not fully healed correctly. I guess it's a brain heal. Uh, and like it's hard for me. Like the whole conversation, long conversation. I start stuttering, repeating myself. So I don't know. I don't know.
But
I don't know.
I'm just planting the seed. You see what I'm saying? It's kind of like, I'm a firm believer in unhappiness. And I was reading this today, right? Matter of fact, let me actually get the quote, which is good. I was reading this quote today, and now that I'm talking to you, it makes perfect sense as to why I read this quote, because I'm like, wow, like this, this is what I was just reading. And the quote is from it's called, his name is Daisuke Ikeda. And it says, true happiness means forging a strong spirit that is undefeated, no matter how trying our circumstances.
Mm.
And when I read that, it took a minute for me to process that. Like, true happiness means forging, like, a strong spirit that is undefeated, no matter how trying our circumstances, which means no matter what we got coming our way, we still focus on and fight for our happiness.
Yeah.
And so right now, I feel that you haven't found your happiness in the phase that you're in now.
Yeah, okay.
And when we don't have happiness, we don't want to live.
Yeah.
Because why do we need to be here if we're not happy or doing what it is that we love to do? And I feel there's just so much more to you that you have yet to discover. And I think once you discover that, I think you will have something to live for again, and you won't want to not be here.
That's true.
I'm looking at you like, Apple, you're beautiful, man.
Thank you.
Like, like I just, and I've seen people with disabilities, whether they're short-term disabilities or long-term disabilities, and they find that thing and they hold on to it. And I believe that thing is out there. It's in you. And you gotta pray and ask for that. And I know it's something, you probably do it every day and don't even realize you're doing it. And it's keeping you going.
Thank you.
You got this. You got this.
Thank you.
I'm not going to hold you too much longer, but I want you to answer this, and this is for the viewers. What would you tell anybody that's going through anything right now and they feel like they don't deserve to live or shouldn't live and they want to end it all? Like, what would you say to them?
I would tell them, keep going. Whatever you're going through, everybody complain about something. It's not bad as what I'm going through and what other people go through. It's always somebody worse than me. So I realize that. So keep going. Never give up. If you can't walk, you're paralyzed, try it. Work out. Do something. Because I know a paralyzed guy that they said that he's paralyzed, then he's walking now. So you can motivate yourself. Did nobody else motivate you? Talk to yourself and talk to God. That's how you keep going, basically.
Okay. Thank you for that. And I know whatever it is that's keeping you going right now is going to be the thing that you use to keep you going, and it's what you're going to use to make money off of. Now, yeah. I'm just going to plant that seed.
Thank you.
Okay? All right? So, we're definitely going to post your GoFundMe. And we hope that the viewers, and I'm sure they will, it's not a problem when it comes to my viewers. They always trying to donate to me for bullshit, but this is actually a cause. I'll be like, I don't want your money, okay? Save it for when I say donate. And this is one of those times where I'm asking them to donate to help you out, and so that you can keep going. And I know one day your story is going to be bigger than what it is.
Thank
you. Yeah, you're going to be all right.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Okay. And so with that being said, all we're going to do is say, now I got to go.
Bye
now. Bye. Thank you, Apple, so much.
Thank you. Welcome.